that we really have to learn from history, that we have to take the mistakes of the past, and as I heard recently in another conference, we have to embrace those mistakes so that we be sure not to make them again in the future.
The rights of a disadvantaged group will always be ignored. Those people will always be abused, neglected, unless they and their advocates fight for them. And that fight must continue.
But I don't think it's fair to the staff that are working so hard, the professionals in this department are working so hard to get that number down, to say they can get rid of another 100 and 150, or they should. There is not a place for that 150. I'm not even convinced that those people should be in the community.
We had to give the clients an opportunity to fail as well as succeed. Rather than staff dictating what will happen to the person, they needed that opportunity, and many people were afraid of that. And I think that still prevails somewhat today in many cases.
I don't think people need to live in Pineland in the future. And the only thing that's holding people back from living elsewhere now are people like me, who can't do it well enough, fast enough, because we haven't been able to, for one reason or another, find the resources or the way.
Our greatest, most important challenge is to be able to provide individualized, integrated, independent, person-centered support services to meet the growth potential needs of disabled individuals.
One of the difficulties I see in setting up service systems is that though we have a lot of language that talks about developing programs, individualized programs that meet the individualized needs, the very unique needs of individuals, that really is not easily done. We end up looking to funding mechanisms, developing systems, and then the people are placed into systems.
When the day comes that a person with mental retardation or a developmental disability controls the paycheck and has the funds, that's the day that that individual, in fact, has the power to decide what he or she is going to do. It's going to be a long time, I think, before we get to that. But I think a voucher system, if you know how much money you've got, you can decide how you want to spend it. Until it reaches that point, we will not have truly individualized services and services that meet the needs of people who tell us what their needs are, rather than us telling them what we're going to do for them.
And so I think we have a real challenge that which we create today, or those services and that which we create in the community, are not the beginnings of new institutions.